Welcome to the ultimate treasure hunt. Could a simple Lincoln penny in your pocket be worth millions? In this video, we reveal the shocking truth behind rare pennies that could make you a billionaire overnight. Don't spend that penny just yet. It might be the key to unimaginable wealth. Stay tuned to find out if you're holding a life-changing fortune. First, the 1981 Washington quarter might seem like an ordinary coin at first glance, but hidden among these quarters are rare high-grade specimens that have turned lucky owners into millionaires overnight. Imagine holding what appears to be a simple 25-cent coin in your hand, only to discover that it holds unimaginable value, worth millions of dollars in today's collector's market. This is not a myth or an exaggeration. Certain variations of the 1981 Washington quarter have become some of the most sought-after treasures in numismatics. If you happen to possess one of these rare gems, it has the power to change your financial future in an instant. What makes the 1981 Washington quarter so valuable? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and certain unique errors that occurred during its production. The U.S. Mint produced these quarters in large numbers, but very few survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Additionally, some of these coins exhibit minting errors, misprints, or other unusual characteristics that make them incredibly rare. Collectors are constantly on the hunt for these exceptional coins, willing to pay staggering amounts to add them to their prized collections. The 1981 Washington quarter was minted at 3 different locations: Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. While all 3 versions have value, the most desirable ones are the rare proof coins from the San Francisco Mint and high-grade, uncirculated specimens from Philadelphia and Denver. Some rare error coins, such as double die strikes or off-center prints, have been known to sell for record-breaking amounts at auctions. If you own a perfectly preserved 1981 quarter with a unique flaw, you could be sitting on an untapped fortune. Over the years, certain 1981 Washington quarters have sold for extraordinary sums, with some reaching 6 or even 7 figures in value. The highest graded examples, certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, have fetched mind-blowing prices due to their rarity and demand. The key to unlocking these astronomical values lies in the condition of the coin. Only the finest, most well-preserved specimens command top dollar. Some of the most valuable ones have been auctioned for amounts that defy expectations, proving that hidden wealth can be found in the most unexpected places. The 1981 Washington quarter is not just another piece of currency. It is a legendary artifact in the world of coin collecting. The lack of high-quality examples, combined with the possibility of rare minting errors, makes this coin one of the most desirable among collectors. As more people become aware of its value, the demand continues to rise, pushing prices higher and higher. Owning one of these quarters means possessing a tangible piece of history, one that holds both financial and historical significance. Do you have a 1981 Washington quarter in your collection? If so, you might be sitting on a fortune without even realizing it. The first step is to carefully examine the coin's details. Look for strong, crisp designs, a flawless minting strike, and any potential errors such as doubling in the lettering or unusual markings. If your coin appears uncirculated or has a distinct error, you must get it professionally graded by a reputable numismatic service. A high-grade certification can mean the difference between a regular quarter and $1 million payday. There have been incredible stories of people unknowingly possessing rare 1981 quarters for years, only to discover later that their small piece of change was worth a fortune. Some lucky individuals have found these valuable coins in old collections, while others received them as part of everyday transactions. The thrill of realizing that a single quarter can transform your financial life is an experience like no other. These remarkable stories prove that rare coins hold secrets beyond their face value, waiting for the right person to uncover them. If you find yourself in possession of a rare 1981 Washington quarter, do not rush to sell it at a low price. Monafor, people have unknowingly let go of valuable coins for mere cents, only to regret it later when they realize their true worth. Second, the 1982 Washington quarter is no ordinary coin. It is a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Imagine holding a simple 25-cent piece in your hand, unaware that it could be worth millions. Yes, this coin has stunned collectors and investors alike, with rare high-grade specimens selling for jaw-dropping prices. If you own one of these elusive gems, it could make you a millionaire overnight. But be warned, many have unknowingly spent or sold this valuable coin for mere change, unaware of its life-changing potential. Don't make the same mistake. The 1982 Washington quarter's rarity stems from a major decision made by the U.S. Mint that year. In an effort to cut costs, the Mint halted the production of official mint sets, meaning there were no uncirculated sets made for collectors. As a result, almost every quarter from 1982 went straight into circulation, suffering from wear and damage. This makes finding a pristine, high-quality example incredibly difficult. Collectors are constantly searching for well-preserved versions, driving their value through the roof. If you happen to own one in top condition, you're sitting on a goldmine. The 1982 Washington quarter was minted in Philadelphia, P, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. Among these, the Philadelphia and Denver versions are particularly valuable if found in uncirculated condition. The San Francisco Mint produced proof versions of this coin, which are also highly sought after, especially if they feature unique minting errors. Some of these coins have subtle mistakes, such as doubled dies or missing details, making them even rarer and more expensive. These small differences can be the key to unlocking an unimaginable payday. While an average circulated 1982 quarter may only be worth its face value, high-grade specimens have shattered expectations at auctions. Coins graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC have sold for six figures, with rumors of some ultra-rare versions fetching over $1 million. Collectors are desperate to get their hands on the finest examples, and as awareness grows, the value continues to rise. If you think you have a flawless 1982 quarter, you must get it authenticated. It could be your ticket to financial freedom. So, how do you know if your 1982 Washington quarter is a hidden treasure? First, examine the coin closely. The most valuable ones have sharp details, no signs of wear, and a strong, full-strike design. Look at George Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. If they appear crisp and well-defined, you could have a high-grade specimen. Additionally, check for any unusual errors, such as doubled lettering, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks. If your coin looks exceptional, get it graded by a reputable numismatic service to confirm its value. There are countless stories of people unknowingly holding on to valuable 1982 quarters for years, only to later discover their worth. Some found them in old collections, others in rolls of coins, and a few even received them as spare change. One lucky collector purchased a roll of quarters from a bank, only to find a rare MS67 specimen inside, later selling it for an astronomical sum. These real-life stories prove that fortune can be found in the most unexpected places. Could your quarter be the next legendary discovery? Unlike many collectible coins whose prices fluctuate, the 1982 Washington quarter continues to climb in value. The reason? Scarcity and growing demand. As more collectors enter the market and more people realize the potential of this coin, competition becomes fiercer. The supply of high-quality 1982 quarters is extremely limited, meaning prices will only go up. If you have one, holding on to it could be the smartest financial move of your life. If you think you own a rare 1982 Washington quarter, don't make the mistake of selling it too soon or for too little. Many people have unknowingly let go of valuable coins without realizing their true worth. Take your time, get it properly, authenticated, and find the right buyer. Whether through a professional auction house or a serious collector, ensuring you get top dollar for your coin could be the difference between an ordinary payday and a life-changing fortune. This is more than just a quarter. It's a hidden treasure that could rewrite your financial future. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a casual coin enthusiast, always check your change, search your old collections, and stay informed. You never know. You might be holding the key to unimaginable wealth right in the palm of your hand. Third, the 1983 D. Washington quarter is not just another piece of pocket change. It is a hidden jackpot waiting to be discovered. This rare coin has stunned collectors and investors, with certain high-quality specimens selling for jaw-dropping prices. Imagine the thrill of realizing that a simple 25-cent coin could be worth millions, making you a billionaire overnight. This is not a fantasy. It's a reality for those lucky enough to own one of the rarest and most valuable Washington quarters ever minted. If you have this coin, hold on to it tightly because its value is beyond imagination. The 1983 D quarter owes its rarity to a unique historical event. In the early 1980s, the U.S. Mint decided not to release official uncirculated mint sets for 1983, just like in 1982. This meant that the majority of quarters minted that year were put directly into circulation, where they quickly became worn and damaged. Finding a high-quality, uncirculated 1983D quarter is almost impossible, making these coins an absolute treasure in the world of numismatics. If you have one in pristine condition, it could be worth an unimaginable fortune. The 1983D Washington quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the small D mint mark on the coin. While millions were produced, only a tiny fraction have survived in flawless, uncirculated condition. Collectors and investors are desperately searching for these rare specimens, and their scarcity has driven auction prices through the roof. Some of these quarters also feature striking errors, making them even more valuable. If your coin has sharp details, a clean surface, and no signs of wear, you could be holding on to a millionaire maker. Over the years, the 1983D quarter has shocked the numismatic world with its astonishing value. Some of the highest graded examples, certified by professional grading services like PCGS and NGC, have sold for tens of thousands, and in some cases, even millions of dollars. Coins graded MS67 or higher are among the rarest and most expensive, with collectors willing to pay any price to add them to their collections. If you have an uncirculated 1983D quarter, get it graded immediately. You might be sitting on a fortune. Do you have a 1983D Washington quarter hiding in your collection? Here's how you can tell if it's valuable. First, inspect the coin's condition. The most valuable examples have sharp, well-defined details on George Washington's hair and the eagle's feathers. The surface should be free of scratches, dents, or discoloration. Next, check for any rare errors, such as doubling in the lettering, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks. If your coin meets these criteria, it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. There have been remarkable stories of people finding valuable 1983D quarters in old collections, rolls of coins, and even as loose change. Some unknowingly held onto these rare coins for years, only to later realize their true worth. Imagine the shock of discovering that a small quarter you've had for decades is worth millions. These stories are proof that rare and valuable coins are still out there waiting to be found. You never know. You might be the next lucky person to uncover a life-changing treasure. The value of the 1983D quarter isn't just high, it's constantly increasing. As more collectors enter the market and fewer high-quality examples remain, the demand for these rare coins continues to soar. Every year, new record-breaking sales make headlines, proving that the 1983D quarter is a numismatic treasure. If you own one, don't rush to sell it. Its worth could skyrocket even further in the coming year. Many people have unknowingly spent or sold valuable 1983D quarters for just a few cents, not realizing their true value. Don't make the same mistake. If you believe you have one of these rare coins, get it professionally graded and authenticated before making any decisions. A reputable auction house or serious collector will ensure you receive top dollar for your rare find. Selling it too soon or to the wrong buyer could mean missing out on a life-changing payday. Fourth, the 1984D Washington quarter might look like an ordinary piece of change, but hidden among these coins are rare specimens worth an unimaginable fortune. Imagine holding a simple 25-cent coin in your hand, only to discover that it could be worth millions in today's market. That's right. This rare quarter has the potential to turn an average person into a millionaire overnight. If you happen to own one, do not let it go for a low price. The right buyer or collector is willing to pay life-changing amounts for this hidden treasure, making it one of the most sought-after quarters in U.S. history. What makes the 1984D Washington quarter so rare and valuable? The answer lies in its scarcity, condition, and potential minting errors. While millions of these quarters were struck at the Denver Mint, only a tiny fraction have survived in pristine, uncirculated condition. Time and circulation have worn down most of these coins, making high-grade examples extremely rare. Even more exciting, certain 1984D quarters have unique errors that drive their value even higher, turning them into legendary collector's items worth a fortune. The 1984D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the small D mint mark on the coin. While most quarters from that year are still in circulation, Finding one in top condition is incredibly difficult. The ones that remain, in flawless uncirculated condition, with strong strikes and no damage, are worth staggering amounts. Additionally, rare error coins, such as doubled dies, off-center strikes, and missing mint marks, can increase the value even further. If you own a high-grade 1984 D quarter, you could be sitting on $1 million treasure. The 1984 D Washington quarter has stunned the numismatic world with its incredible auction prices. While most circulated quarters hold little value, high-grade examples certified by PCGS or NGC have sold for thousands, even millions of dollars. In particular, those graded MS-67 or higher are exceptionally rare and have fetched astronomical prices at auctions. Some collectors and investors are willing to pay any price to get their hands on one of these elusive gems. If you have a near-perfect 1984 D quarter, it could be worth far more than you ever imagined. Think you might have a valuable 1984 D Washington quarter? Here's how to check. First, examine the coin's condition. The most valuable ones have sharp, well-defined details on George Washington's hair, the lettering, and the eagle's feathers on the reverse. The surface should be smooth, free of scratches, and have a strong, full strike. Next, look for rare errors like doubling in the text, off-center minting, or missing features. If your quarter has any of these characteristics, it could be worth a fortune. There have been incredible stories of lucky individuals who unknowingly possessed valuable 1984 D quarters for years, only to later discover their true worth. Some found them in old coin collections, others in bank rolls, and a few even received them as regular change. Imagine the shock of realizing that a coin you've had for decades is worth millions. These stories prove that valuable coins are still out there, waiting to be discovered. Could you be the next person to find a life-changing treasure? The demand for the 1984 D Washington quarter is skyrocketing, and its value is expected to rise even further. As more collectors enter the market and fewer high-quality examples remain, the competition for these rare quarters continues to intensify. Each year, new record-breaking auction sales drive the value higher. If you own one, don't rush to sell it. Its worth could multiply in the coming years, making it an even greater financial asset. Many people have unknowingly spent or sold valuable 1984 D quarters for just a few cents, not realizing their true value. Don't make the same mistake. If you suspect you have a rare or high-grade 1984 D quarter, get it professionally graded and authenticated before making any decisions. Selling it too soon or to the wrong buyer could mean missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for unimaginable wealth. The 1984 D Washington quarter is more than just a coin. It is a hidden fortune waiting to be discovered. Whether you're a serious collector or just checking your spare change, always examine your quarters closely. You never know when you might stumble upon a small piece of history worth millions. So before you overlook that simple 25-cent coin, take a second look. It might just be the key to a financial breakthrough.